Oh my. The stealth takedown.
Indeed.
Good one.
Initiate radical restructuring, Commando.
Scorch priming charge. Status 3-8.
Heavy droid.
Oh my. Is this an epic moment?
Yes.
Pushing the bad guys back.
Indeed.
Hold the line.
Exactly.
Don't get seduced by that shape turret.
Oh, good scorch. That's no bueno.
Wow. Should take a lot of hits. Even
Indeed.
From this.
Oh.
Oh my. Is that your first death?
Is it? Have I not died yet?
I think that might be.
Oh wow. I'm kind of surprised. Because I mean, we're let's playing right now, so.
Indeed. Yeah, I died in Doom quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm also playing on easy,
True.
so I guess I'm not that surprised.
Well, did you even die there? Did you get revived?
I got revived.
Okay, so that probably doesn't even count.
Sure, why not? I'll take it.
Demolitions maneuver, Delta.
I'll give you a gamer pass this one time.
The Epic Gamer Pass.
Yes.
Give me an explosive solution.
Setting charge.
Let me just,
Let you be the e-girl you always wanted to be.
Ooh, yes, I want to be an e-girl, please.
Hot gamer girl, whatever the hashtag is.
Hashtag e-thoughts.
Did you see that photo from Ethan? Where he's like laying down in his big hairy belly, he's just in the camera, and he said, "I now identify as a hashtag hot gamer girl," or something like that.
Excellent.
Charge is hot, sir.
Eliminate target. Take cover, Delta.
So much for stealth.
It was funny, they were talking, they do 2 podcasts a week, so the first podcast this week they were talking about dick pics,
Mm-hmm.
and it was in review, so they had Ian, Zach, and Dan out there with them, and Ethan and Hila were like, yeah, we don't understand dick pics, I think it's just not our generation.
Yeah.
Stop limping around.
And all the other guys were like, oh yeah, I just had a dick pic.
Yeah, I don't know, like...
That's weird to me. I'm of the younger generation though, and I don't understand dick pics at all.
Yeah, I don't understand them either.
I don't think I could be convinced at all to send one. I wouldn't want one online.
Yeah, right.
I'm a paranoid person, I think, slightly more than most people.
Well, I'm pretty paranoid too. I don't like
Yeah,
that stuff. Like, I don't like nudes. Period.
exactly. And also, like, I don't know. It'd be too shocking to see my own dong, like, just on my phone screen.
Yeah, right.
I don't even understand that why a girl would want to see that. I always thought that was just horny dudes, like, harassing
Oh, look at my
females.
dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I never thought that was, like requested or
Yeah, right.
solicited or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, squad. Getting a read on something big headed this way.
Hope it's not a spider droid.
Cancel in order.
I wonder what it could be.
Guess what? It's a spider.
It's a spider droid.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a scorpion droid,
Unfortunately, no.
which I don't even think is a thing.
Scorpion droid? I don't think so.
Not that I'm
There's
aware
crab
of, at least.
droids. There's spider droids.
There's Djibouti droids.
Djibouti droids, yep. That too. Just gonna sit here and take it, because I think I will outlast him.
You're like taking the punishment.
Oh yeah. Harder, daddy.
I assume that thing kills you in like one shot on hard.
Probably.
Do those run out of health ever? Or are those just infinite heals?
Those are infinite.
Okay. Excellent.
Indeed.
Perfect shot, Commander.
I'm tapped out.
Droids! Droids!
Hello, droids and goids.
Eh.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. So, if you weren't paying attention to the story earlier, there was a misfire on the charge that we're using to blow up the bridge. So we have to improvise with this bad boy.
Save some ammo for the enemy, sir.
I never heard you say that to me before, Scorch. How could you?
Oh yeah. It took the Wookiees 3 seasons to build that bridge. How could you destroy it?
Well, it was fun.
It's a Walking Dead roast.
Nice.
Alright, squad. Now that we've blown the center span and stopped the forward progress of the Separatists, we need to finish the job.
We need to finish this fight.
Since the Separatists have had time to occupy this area of the bridge. Advance forward to the hangar and keep an eye out for pockets of Wookiee resistance. They'll need your help.
Like us, how sudden it is when they fly up.
Yeah,
It's always a surprise.
indeed. There's just so much that I love about this game.
Yeah, there's really like nothing wrong with it.
No,
it's really
exactly.
It's well polished.
It's so good. It's not buggy. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's got a good story. The characters are great. The dialogue's great.
There's a good amount of weapon
Yeah,
diversity.
there's a good enemy variety too.
Yeah. It doesn't outstay its welcome.
No, not at all.
Like, there's no stale missions or anything. It
No,
doesn't
for
seem-
sure. It's not short, or I mean, it's not long, but that's about the only thing that like I would want more of it. You know, like
yeah.
also there's this bug actually. You can't place the sequencers on these types of things yourself. I'm pretty sure that's a bug.
6-2's down. Someone assist him.
Dang those mechanicals. 6-2's getting assistance.
Place a trap.
Putting detonator in
So it's
place.
basically an underrated gem.
Yeah, I think so.
Never saw it coming.
Because I never really hear about it besides from you
Hmm.
when people talk about.
Yeah,
the good
I don't hear very many
FPSs
people
and
talk about it either.
fast. Yeah. Because you'll hear about like Halo or Doom. Maybe because it doesn't have multiplayer. Well, Doom.
It does have multiplayer though. This game, I'm pretty sure has some
online
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
I think it's online.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it works anymore, of course, since it's old. But
True. Yeah, I don't even know.
I never played the multiplayer actually, but I'd be kind of interested to play it at some point.
We need to clear those
'Cause-
crates.
Because is it competitive multiplayer or is it like co-op?
I don't know. I've never actually played it, but I do know that it exists. So
Delta, give me an explosive solution.
Yeah, because usually when you hear someone like say like, "Oh, there's this underrated gem," it's like, oh, I could kind of see how you could say that. It's like better than most, but it's like clearly flawed in some ways.
right,
Well, I don't really see anything wrong with this.
yeah, I 100% agree, and it's not just nostalgia because you've never played this game before. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think that helps. Granted, I don't think we've ever had a.
Stand back.
Well, we've probably been picking the best games that we love to play.
yeah,
But I don't think we've had a moment yet where like one person's like, "Oh, I love this game," and the other person's like, "I hate it."
yeah, yeah. I think we have pretty similar taste in games for the most part.
Yeah.
And we both can appreciate good games, even if something's not my cup of tea or not your cup of tea, we can still say, oh, this game is obviously good.
Yeah.
It's just not something that I'm particularly inclined to play, necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're both like too chill to get like riled up
Mhm.
about like just a game that's not perfect or whatever.
Yeah, right. And when we do get riled up, it's because the game is actually that bad, and we both agree about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because even like on the show, I probably complained the most about a game we haven't played, which is Dark Souls. But even that, like, I understand why people like it.
Yeah.
I just, for me, there's like not a thing I like about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
indeed.
like one or two things, but that's like out of a group of like 50 things I don't like.
Yeah, right.
They're in the vents.
So, yeah, I don't know. There's just like
Indeed.
no game out that go out of my way to hate on. I don't think besides like for Dark Souls for the memes.
Yeah.
And that's just because people love it so much that I know I can hate on it.
You're gonna wrestle some jimmies.
Yeah, like same thing with like Undertale. I guess I've
Mhm.
memed on that a bit, but everyone knows like I'm not gonna make. I obviously wouldn't make a difference anyway because we're not like big. We're not influencers, obviously. or anything,
Indeed.
But
Get slightly
no one would
on
get
that
there.
job, Commando.
Everyone knows Undertale, so you're not
Mhm.
gonna give anyone's first impression of it
Place the trap.
second-handedly. Everyone's already had formed
Yeah,
their opinions
right.
on it.
Hmm.
Break out the heavy weapon.
And honestly, I think Undertale might be a pretty decent game. I just couldn't take the fan base.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like,
So that's a bit different. Well, I guess that was the biggest reason I got off of Dark Souls, because I was playing the first one a little bit actually. I got past the first few bosses, but again, the fan base is just so
too
annoying.
cringe.
Yeah.
You, Bacta, now.
On my way.
Pack it up, Delta.
Condition nominal.
Yeah. Well, there's I enjoy the Fire Emblem fan base at least.
Indeed.
It always seems, maybe it's just because I follow like a certain part of the fan base or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like
It just seems like they all like just love the game and they're just like
there are some
corny.
Fire Emblem fans. Oh yeah, there are some Fire Emblem fans that I hate because the subreddit can get a little bit elitist at times. Like, ooh, you only like the new Fire Emblem games? Hoo, I've been playing all of them since 2001, and ho.
Yeah.
You need
true.
to play all of the Fire Emblem games, otherwise you're not a real Fire Emblem fan. Oh, you've only played 3 Houses in Awakening? Oh, Fates is so bad. How could you like Fates?
Yeah, that's true.
Unable to reach his location.
And like,
Any assistance you can
I
give them would be
yeah, I don't know. I don't even understand that. That's just blind elitism.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can argue that you're gonna get anything from like any of the NES games or whatever the heck they were on originally that you're not gonna get from Awakening Fates or 3 Houses.
Yeah, it's just gonna be better anyways. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like Shadow Dragon, the first one is a fun playthrough because it's short and it's simple. It's the first one,
multiple targets detected.
but
To break through to reach sector 3.
I don't know.
Clear line of fire.
It just seems like the newer ones are an enhanced experience. I guess
Yeah.
maybe if you're talking about story, then maybe some of the other ones might have stories that rival the newer ones. Because stories, of course, good and bad, have always existed.
Yeah, indeed.
We
What?
need to take them out.
And it's hard to rank the first one's story because it's the first one and it's like Marth. Like, how you gonna call Marth a bad story?
Right.
And he set the precedent and
He
all
kicked
that,
everything
so-
off.
Yeah.
Eliminate target.
I do understand the complaints about Fates, but honestly, that's a funny form of elitism because Fate's story honestly isn't even that bad in Japanese.
Delta.
It's just that the translation is bad, which is unfortunate.
Indeed.
When I collect the Fire Emblem games, I generally am fine with having just the English version of each one, or the Japanese version if it's the English one isn't available, or if it's like the OG one on like the Famicom or whatever. I'll get those. But I've been thinking about getting just to collect them.
Moving squad topple is just up ahead.
Fate Stay Night, whatever. Hashtag FE or whatever.
Yeah, right. The was it Tokyo Mirage session, whatever it is.
Yeah, and Fates, the Japanese versions. Not even to play, but just so I can have the uncensored version of those 2
Yeah.
games. Because you would also need a Japanese Wii U, which I don't think I'd want to go through the trouble of getting. But
Yeah.
and then
Monkey
Fates,
bongs.
just because. Oh yes, I remember that was a meme with us in
Back in the early days.
high school. Yeah, because you would just show us pictures. When you showed us the picture, was that from this game?
Yeah,
Okay. The good old days.
indeed.
And the lightsaber peen jokes.
Indeed.
Initiate door.
Star Wars, that's what she said.
Yes. It feels long ago,
Yeah,
and also not that long ago. It's weird.
indeed.
It definitely feels like a different person. It's hard to relate to that person.